How do? I'm Mark from Morgan's Creations, and we're taking a little bit of a break from the Worlds Collide diorama. So what we're going to be doing is turning these two dinosaurs into a Blurrg from The Mandalorian. So first I've picked out my two dinosaurs. Gone for, it's not a Triceratops, it's not entirely sure what it is, but the other one is a Dilophosaurus, I know that. But we've started off by taking the head off, taking the arms off, and we're going to be doing a bit of a body swap. So here I'm working on the Dilophosaurus, taking off the legs and using a bit of CA glue just to attach the legs back onto the other dinosaur's body. And this is going to help us make a bit more of that Blurrg silhouette. So these models are quite cheap. I got them for $3.99 probably about 2-3 years ago. So with inflation they're probably about 10 quid now. But because of they're a little bit flexible, so the CA glue works really well with this, stick nice and easy. And here I am just cutting down the torso a little bit more, shaving off the edges, and that's going to help make the start of the Blurrg head. So I'm positioning this at a different angle, and once again a bit more CA glue, super glue, and we're just moving it around a little bit to help get a bit more of a grip before we attach those arms. So you can see here I'm working on two at the same time, only going to be really showing one though. And now it's time for the green stuff. You're going to see a big pot just at the top of the screen there, and that is petroleum jelly, Vaseline basically, and that's going to help stop my tools from sticking to the putty. And now with that done, we're going to be moving on to my favourite tool, the toothpick, and that's just going to help us do a bit of cleanup with the green stuff, getting rid of any of those sharp edges where it's overspill onto other parts of the model where we don't want it. And I'm just going to speed this up a little bit now, where we're making a lot of the creases and folds in the skin. We're going to be moving between using the toothpick, and we are going to be using a silicone shaper tool, as you can see here. Moving this around a bit willy-nilly, and that's going to help make that skin texture. And because of the soft nature of the silicone tool, you're going to get some nice thin folds, little scratches in the skin where it's potentially been in fights. I don't know if these things fight, I'm only on episode 2 of The Mandalorian, but we're just going to be adding a bit more green stuff just to make some of them thicker folds over the skin. Nothing too detailed, this is just a small project because I've noticed that they're doing Star Wars Shatterpoint. There's no Blurrgs, where are the Blurrgs? I know they're more Mandalorian. But we're just moving on to the head now, and we're just adding some small cabochons. They're going to work as the eyes so that I don't have to sculpt the eyeball. And we're going to be adding a little bit more green stuff just to make the eyelids. I'm going to be showing a little bit here just in real time to show you how slow I'm working on this model. The videos go by quick and it looks like it can be done really fast. It probably could, but I am working a bit carefully just when I'm working on the eyelids because they're going to be a central focus of the model. As you can see on the left side of your screen, I am still working on the second one at the same time, and the reason for this is I need a reference. So because I film on my phone, I can't really look at any references of Blurrgs because I don't really have a tablet or anything like that. So I can do a bit of the progress on one, and then I can use that one as my reference when I'm working on this second one. So now we're just adding a bit more lip. And to do that we're just using another worm of green stuff. Toothpick is very useful for this. Make some nice little creases in there. And to be honest, they're just really easy to come by. You can buy them in probably 3 tubs for about £1. That's in Poundland. And the thing is, if one breaks, you got tons more. And I just want to take the time to say, if you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. We're currently at 461 subscribers, and I'm hoping that by August we'll be at 500. So if you want to help me out with that, go down below the video, hit the subscribe button, turn it from red to grey. Really helps me out and I really appreciate it. Now I'm just going to prime the model using some Vallejo matte black through an airbrush, before moving on to using a bit of Dawnstone from Citadel, and we're going to spray that as a zenithal over the top of the entire model. As you can tell by this paint job, I'm trying to keep this video short and sweet, because if you've seen a lot of my other videos, I tend to go a bit overboard with the paint job, so I'm keeping this nice and simple. Literally a zenithal with Dawnstone, and then I'm moving on to Gryph-hound Orange, just by brush, onto the base. I also use this on the eyes. That's just going to add a little bit of life to the model. So that's how I made the Blurrg, and let's get on to the glamour shots. Add them to Shatterpoint, please.